Yeah, so we'll be finishing this one, and depending on how long it takes, I was planning on doing either Sun Jin Woo, a Sun Jin Woo drawing, from Soul Leveling, or doing Guts. I think I'm leaning more towards Guts, doing the Guts drawing from Berserk, but we'll just have to see. Cause we just have the shading to do on this one. Cause I'm thinking it looks pretty good so far. You know what? I'm gonna drop this one a little bit more. Where's the hair? Yeah, this line, I want it to come down a little bit more. Like to right here. Okay, that's better. So now we can start. I think I'm going to do the shading first on the skin level, and then we can move to the other stuff. And while we're at it, we might make this this part come out a little bit more like towards here, because I think the neck is a little too thin. So I'm gonna grab this, and I think I'm gonna make it right here instead. So now I have to go here, grab this, and color this in. And then the necklace or choker. And I think the outline. See, here we go. I don't know which layer I put this. It's this one. Hey Kono, how are you doing today? And then thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely liking how it's turning out. It's definitely looking better than what it was, or what it was shaping out to look like in the beginning. I mean, where? It was this one. Cause I just have this random line right there. So now we can go to the shading. Cause I think whenever we get the shading done on the neck, it's gonna look better. And I still think that's a little too thin, but we'll see after the shading. Hey Rosie, I'm doing pretty good. How about you? So yeah, we're going to shave this part down because I think it's a little what's the word, thick, I guess you could say. There we go. Then we're gonna make this more round. Oh, it's cold there. It's actually pretty warm today. Like it's been switching between like freezing and like extremely hot. Oh yeah, the hair turned out. We struggled on it a little bit. I had to erase it like 4 or 5 times, and we came up with this, but it's looking better. So I think I'm gonna do the shading on this one. Skin shading. So I'm gonna try this brush again. This the cell shading, and see how well this does. I think we'll clean up the hair, these lines as well, but we'll do that whenever we do the shading on the hair. Now fill. You know, I don't think I can, yeah, so I don't have to worry about curling over the hair with this. Yeah, I'm most definitely testing my look with this style. Then we can take this one. I'm probably gonna regret putting it on this later. Putting it on this layer later, but we're gonna do it for right now, because I'm probably gonna forget. Like, I'm probably gonna want to change it later, and then I'm gonna forget what layer I had it on, and then I'm gonna be flipping through all the layers, mad at myself for not putting it on like a clothing layer. And I think they blurred it, like right there. And then I think they might have used light right there, because that kind of looks brighter. Like, this area looks brighter than this area. No, that's the same color. I guess because it's against a dark color, it looks brighter. So we'll blend it or blur. It was this one. We'll blur it for right now and see how this looks. And then grab this color again and color this little part. so now we're gonna move to this part down here since it's not that much. Favorite manga or anime? That's a hard question. I always have I always think about this, but like I always forget the answer. But I know right off the top of my head, my favorite movie is The Silent Voice. That's like the only cause I don't really cry during movies unless it's like an animal that like dies in a movie, then I'll cry. But that one had me on the verge of tears. I don't know why, but it was pretty sad. That or Violet Evergarden. But maybe Berserk. Berserk has my favorite manga. We'll go to this part down here, cause I don't think there's that much. You know what? I didn't put too much on this. Like I think it should have came out to like the fingers, like here. Maybe that's why it looks like that. Let's change that. So we're gonna end up coloring over this just because I didn't give myself enough room for this. So it should be like right here, I think. I think we might have to do the same thing over there. And then we have to erase it. Does it look weird now? I've been drawing for a year. And this should be right here. I don't know why, but that feels off. Maybe it's because of fingers. Because of the finger lines. So we're gonna try erasing it a little bit. Now we're gonna color this back in. But you know what? I could have just colored over that. But it's fine now. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. And I think I just gotta do it on this side as well. I don't know why I didn't notice this earlier. And then, where is this? There we go. I like that a lot better. Thank you. Yeah, these art studies or like just constantly drawing has definitely helped me out. Did I grab? I think I did. I think that's what I just did, was grab that color. I don't know how that bled into that, but it did. So we'll just do that. And I think they blurred these as well. They colored this. Okay, so now we can go and blur this. We're gonna straighten this out a little bit. So it's like that. And then blur it. Looking pretty good. I think we're gonna move to the hand. But I know they did shading on it. It's just kind of hard to tell where they did it. It's like right here. And then like around the knuckles. So they did it right here. See, like I can't even tell. Like there's shading there. I guess I have to really focus. So I'm gonna make it a little darker than theirs. Just because I can't really see that. But then I don't like that. So we'll just stick with theirs, I guess. Hey F, how are you doing? See, it looks like I'm drawing nothing right now. Like, you can't really, or I don't know about y'all, but like I can't really tell the difference. And they're supposed to be, like right here I can. I can tell it's like a subtle difference. And they colored on the pinky as well. Okay, I think they used darker color than this. And then maybe they like smudged it out. There we go. And then we can move to the face. I'll use the airbrush tool. You know what? That would probably be a lot better. What was I doing? I was erasing this stuff. We'll erase this one and try it out right here. So we'll start with 15. Let's turn the hardness up on this. You know what? I can see that now. It's better. So we can do this part now. Thank you. Thank you for the tip. Fantasy? Is that how you say it? Fantasy? I think they did it like on the outside too. And now we can start on the face. We'll start on the eyes first. So, because the eyes are pretty simple, because I think they just smudged, like put like a darker color on the outside and then smudged it. So I think it should be pretty easy to do. And smudge it outwards. You know, I think they might have done a thicker line. And then smudged it. The free transform tool, like using it to do what with it? Like make it bigger, make the eyes bigger. And then we can go to the paint and draw the heart. And we gotta put the eyelashes on top as well. I can't forget to do that. Blur it. Let me just get done with this one and then we shall blur them. And then blur. Like, does this part? Or maybe you meant like they blurred it instead of smudging. So we'll try that. Grayish pink. Yeah, I was gonna change that part because it's a little too bright. Yeah, because this part is definitely too bright. There we go. And then we'll do the eyelashes on the top. So we'll grab this color and there's like one right there as well. And we'll put like the highlights on it as well. I think that might be a little close. There we go. And we'll do it on this side as well. So right there. And we'll put it right here. I guess we'll put it right here. Nope. We'll go above this layer. There we go. I think that should be good. And we'll put the highlights on it now. Like these little things. So they put theirs in the middle and on this. And then I gotta grab this lighter one, this lighter color down here. So right here, and we're going to see if we blend that, if it looks. They might have blurred. Yeah, we'll go with that. And we'll use this on the bottom layer. And then a white highlight. Or like a white dot right there. And go back to this. And I don't think I'm gonna do that, cause like, oh, good night, Rosie. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that just cause it's my style preference. Cause I don't like putting the eye stuff above the hair layer. That's just me personally. But I can do this part. I can color this part. And like make it start going that way. So we can do the same thing we did over here on this side. I still want this, no. And this pink down here. I wasn't too worried about doing this part. It's honestly mainly the hair. The hair is what I'm worried about. Because that is it's intimidating. Cause that is a lot of shading and lighting. And they have this part, which I'm gonna switch brushes to this to do. And then we're gonna go, I think the eyes, I'm gonna leave the eyes how they are for right now. You know what, I forgot to give her eyebrows and the eyelids. But we'll do that during the shading process. So I'm gonna merge these two. And then we're gonna go down to skin shading and do the rest of the face. So like this part by the eyes and the nose, and that part. And I think that's, or we gotta do that as well. But we'll start with the stuff around the eyes. So it gets, I'm gonna go for this. Yeah. and it kind of blends out, like blends into the skin right there. We can do it on the other side now. And blend. And we can do this by the lip. So this might be airbrush. And they just do that little dot. I can kind of see it. I think that's the color they used. Then I think we can move to the eyebrows now, like the eyelids and eyebrows. So we'll do that. But you know what? They put this pink up here. So I'm gonna do the eyebrows on a separate layer, so they don't get blended into that stuff. And it kind of goes into this, like that. And then her eyebrows. We can go for a darker pink. Like, we'll go with this. And then I'm gonna color that in. So now we can go back down to this layer, and I think they use airbrush for this. And then they like smudged and then blended it upwards. And then blend. And then they added this white to it, which I think that might be airbrush as well. There we go. This might be a little darker, but I think it might be because of the hair as well. So we can just do the same thing on this side now. And their eyes bigger than mine, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna redo the hair now. So we'll just leave it as it is. I don't think it looks bad right now. 2. And then it kind of does this. And then I think this was the pink that I used. We'll just do that because they don't really have too much right there. And I'm gonna do this real fast. Erase that. So now we can airbrush this color, this pink. I think this was the pink I was using. We can airbrush this. Then smudge. And then blend. And use this. We're gonna put ours right here. Oh, we're gonna put it right here. I want a smaller brush though. Like that. And now we're gonna move to the nose. And then after the nose, I think it's just the dreaded part, the hair. Or no, because they have she has blush on, so we can do that as well, which shouldn't take that long at all, to be honest with you, because it's just something light like that. And then we can take this and we'll use the airbrush for this as well, even though I don't know if they actually use that or not. And then it kind of goes in like a moon shape. You know what, I'm starting to think they use this instead, because it's like a circle. There we go. And we'll smudge this out just a tiny bit. I feel like the inside of this is brighter, but I guess not. Thank you, Gara. I just want to do this real fast, and then we can move to the hair. So we can merge that down now, and we'll put this dot real fast. There we go. So now we can move to the hair, which I'm going to clean clean it up a little bit because I don't like the lines that are going on because they're pretty messy. Which just shouldn't take like too long. But it's definitely going to take up a lot more than I thought or was planning. Hope I actually wanted that one. And then down here. Ooh, that was way too close. And I think that should be good. Keyword should. Yeah. And we can start moving on to the shading, which I'll put on this HS for hair shading. So, what part do we want to start on? To be honest with you, I don't think there's that much shading. Or you know what, I forgot to put the hair back here as well. So, we can do that real fast. Can I draw? Yeah, I can. So I gotta be careful. Oh, I think I can just... No. We'll just have to be careful. And we'll outline this. And then we can probably use it. And then I also have to shade the clothing as well. Because even though we kind of fixed it, we didn't shade it. Okay, so now this should work. Yeah. Well, we got this part right here. And then we gotta get the dark lines, which I think is just this color. And go to this part and just do these. And do that. We can do one right there. So now we can go back to this. And honestly, I probably should have colored that the darker color whenever I had the chance. So it is what it is though. I think I can just do the lasso tool though. And if I do this, and we select that color, I think we should be able to do that. And we can just go and fill in the spots that we missed. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to start using that more. Because I think this is the first time I used the lasso tool like that. And it definitely saved me some time. Or a lot of time. So I think it ends right here. No, because I didn't put the gap in there. Or maybe that was supposed to be the gap. So we'll erase this. And we can use the lasso tool again. And all this should be shaded that color. Was this one? Yeah, it was. So now we can move to over here. And like this part. And fill that in. I am definitely liking this this lasso tool. And there's this part, which I don't need the lasso tool for that. And I gotta do the lines because there's a lot of lines that they have. So that does not look like the same color. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna use this color because that looks like a dark red. At least to me, it looks like a dark red. We probably need to lower it to this. See, I don't know. I don't like these strands of hair. Probably because I'm not good at drawing them. But if I never draw them, then I'm never going to be good at them. So we gotta do shading right there as well. But let's focus on one thing at a time. Let me add some lines here as well. I don't think it looks necessarily horrible. Definitely could use some improvement, but not horrible. And there we go. Now, I believe we can start again on the shading and lighting. Because I don't think there's any more lines that I had to do. So where should we start? Like up here? There's a lasso tool. So you want to shade this part. And then I don't know if there's a more effective way of doing this, but this is definitely more effective than what I was doing. So we're making progress in that aspect, I guess. Because rather than just coloring it in with the brush, this definitely feels faster at least. And it might just be because I'm not putting in, like, I'm not constantly moving my hand. So right here. Now I think after we get done with this side, we can move on to the lighting for it. And I think we should be done. Or we'll fix up the ear, because the ear looked kind of bland. We're not going to do the earrings, but we'll do the shading for it. here. So now I'm going to move to lighting. So right there on this part right here, I'm also going to change the background of this one, because on the reference it's a white color, and on ours it's gray, so we're going to change that. I need to go back to the shading real fast. And lasso tool. And we can do this. So I think that's good on this part. And we'll blend this in. Yeah, I don't think it looks that bad. No, we didn't add some of like the decorations to the ear and stuff, and like the hair, and like this thing. I don't know what that is up there on the top of the head. But I don't think it looks bad. We're definitely improving. Okay, we can actually, you know what? I don't know why I'm coloring on this layer. And I should be on this layer. So I can do this. Much better. Much better. And grab this. And we'll try blending this stuff together. That's smudging. See? I gotta start looking at that stuff beforehand. And we can smudge it this way, or blend it this way. We're going to softly erase this. Maybe not, we'll leave it like that. And then I think the last part we'll do is the clothing. Which I think I have the clothing on the same one as the skin. Which, is that a good idea? Probably not. Would I recommend it? No, I probably wouldn't. But am I doing it? Yeah. Because I don't follow my own advice. Which I probably should. Because if I want to fix something in the future, and I don't know what layer it's going to be on, because that happened the last time I was doing it. I couldn't tell what layer the clothing was on. And like that. You know what? I am actually pretty what's the word? Like this one definitely reached my expectations. Because if I'm being honest with you, I really didn't have well, whenever I started out, I was like, oh, okay, this one's pretty easy. this one's pretty easy to do. I think I can do this in I can finish it in one stream. It looks easy. So I started it, and then as I started working on it, I was like, you know what? That wasn't a great observation on my side. Because on what part of this did I think was easy? Because it definitely wasn't the hair or the shading. Because I have trouble with both of those. And this one is like a step, like a notch up from the stuff I normally do. So, where I got that confidence from, I couldn't tell you. I think I'm gonna airbrush just right here. There we go. And then I'm gonna make it a little darker. Nope. Take that back. Yeah, we're gonna make it like that. And then I'm gonna blend. There we go. And we are done. Let me you know what? I don't know what layer that's on. Let's try this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Like, I don't think it looks bad. I definitely think that I'm improving. Definitely improving. What do y'all think? If y'all had to rate it from 1 to 10. Like 1 being the best and then 10 being the worst. Because I think I would probably rate it, if I'm being honest, probably a 7 on my, like, compared to my other stuff. It would be a 7. Now comparing it with everyone else, I'd probably give it a full 5. I would give it a 5. I'll be generous to myself and give it a 5 or 4 or 5. So there's I'm gonna put the link to the Discord in the chat. So if you like anime, manga, art, or animation, you can join if you would like. Because you can share your artwork if you just want, like you just finished the art piece that you were working on for like a couple hours or even like a week. You can share it in there. Or if like you need help with an artwork that you've been doing. Because there's some pretty talented artists in there. There's 26 people in there, right? Yeah, 26 people in there right now. But some of them are really, well, they're really good in there. And then if I can help out too, I'll try. But on that note, I do daily streaming, and I'll be back on again tomorrow. And then I'll show y'all which one I'm gonna be doing tomorrow, because I already have it planned out. Because I was planning on doing it today, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm kind of tired. Like I'm getting sleepy, so and I didn't want to just like half it, like put half my effort into it. So this is the one we're gonna be doing tomorrow. It's Guts from Berserk, and I think that one's gonna be pretty interesting to do. I don't know if we're gonna do it in like the same style, I guess you could say, because it kind of look like they're using like Crayola or like some crowns, but I don't know. We'll just see. And then, oh, you know what? Let me just go over here and delete that. There we go. And then we can either do that one, or I was planning on doing one where it's Sun Jin Woo, like this kind of celebrate, I guess you could say, Soul Leveling finally coming out. But I might do, yeah, you know what, I think I'm gonna do this one for a video, where like I'll have this on one side, it'll be like split down the middle, and then I'll have like the older Sun Jin Woo on this side, and then this one will be on this side with like the younger one will be on this side with the face split, something like that. But yeah, so that'll probably be a video. I'll probably do that tomorrow, if not the next day, Sunday. But anyway, thank you for joining. I'll be back on again tomorrow at 7, and I hope to see you there. Bye, or have a good day or good night. Bye.